Okay, children, let's continue reading the book because it's a good way to spend the Monday, right? The first day is okay. The roads are good. The racers see many small towns and villages. People stand near the road and watch them. On the second day, the roads are not very good. Two Italians, Luigi and Enrico, are in first and second place. On the third day, the racers are in the jungle. The roads are very bad. The Brazilians are in first and second place now. Then come Luigi and Enrico. David and Brian are behind the two Italians. The race always stops late in the afternoon. Those Brazilians are very good and they know the road, Brian says that evening. The Brazilians aren't a problem. The rain is our big problem. Look, David answers. Day 4. This is our second day in the jungle. A difficult day. The rain never stops and the road is very bad. There are trees across the roads. Sometimes we can't stay on our motorcycles. I'm first in the race now, and David is second. The two Italians are behind us. We are happy about that. It is 7 o'clock now, and it is very dark. The days are very hot in the jungle, but the nights are beautiful. David is in bed. I'm going to bed too. The race starts very early on the third day in the jungle. In the afternoon, Brian and David stop. The jungle is very beautiful, but they aren't looking at it. They are looking for the town of Una Una. Where are we now? Brian asks. I don't know. Is this the road to Una Una? I don't know, David says again. Where are the racers? Brian asks. Can you hear them? They stop their engines and listen. The jungle is quiet. Then they hear a noise. Listen, David, Brian says. What is it? David asks. It isn't a motorcycle, Brian answered. Suddenly, there are some men. They see some men. They are walking to Brian and David. Look at those men, David, Brian says. Who are they? David asks. They aren't racers. David, they are Indians. The Indians come and talk to Brian and David, but the two young men can't understand them. These Indians are very angry, Brian, but why? I don't know. I can't understand them. We've got a problem, Brian, David says. The Indians take the two young men to an Indian village. A woman with blue eyes comes and talks to Brian and David. Her name is Astrid, and she's German. She lives in the jungle because she's working there with the Indians. Who are you? The woman asks. I'm Brian, and this is my friend David. Why are the Indians angry? David asks. Are you miners? The miners want this place. Sometimes they come here and they kill the Indians, Astrid says. We aren't miners, we are motorcycle racers, David says. We want to go to Una Una. Astrid talks to Maoni, the Indian chief. Maoni listens and talks to his men. They aren't angry now. The miners are coming to the village, Astrid says. Chief Maoni knows that they aren't going to kill these men. Let's get the police, Astrid, Brian says. How? There is no time. I can go to Una Una. There is a police station there, Brian says. But you don't know the road to Una Una, David says. Astrid and Chief Maoni talk again. Kerouac is going to go to Una Una with you tomorrow. His chief man is Sans, and he knows the road, Astrid says. At 7 o'clock in the morning, Brian and Kerouac get on Brian's motorcycle. Kerouac isn't very happy. He doesn't know about motorcycles. The Indians watch them. Brian starts the engine and Kerouac gets off the motorcycle quickly. The Indians run to the trees. Astrid talks to Kerouac and then he gets on the motorcycle again. The Indians watch from the trees. Brian starts the engine again. Go, David says. Brian and Kerouac take the road to Una Una. Okay, children, we are going to stop here. The idea is that you are going to repeat the pages that I read for you and try to remember where these motorcycle racers are, on what country. How do you imagine the country? How do you think the jungle is? And you have to imagine that you are in that race. How could you be? Remember the hot days and beautiful nights? Okay, so that is your homework. Read, try to understand, and on Monday, I'm going to continue reading for you. Love you, bye.